I'm a Huntsville native. I've lived here off and on most of my life. Born, raised, educated. I came out when I was 16, and there really weren't a lot of resources out there for folks in our community. It's interesting. I mean, it seems like there's a network of folks here. There's a very big community, but it doesn't really talk to each other that much. So it seemed important, especially in the wake of everything that's been going on this week, to create a central place where places I might not know about or my friends might not know about can be. So, for example, I mean, we all have needs. There's things that are kind of unique to our community. So, for example, finding a doctor that uses your pronouns if you're transgendered, or maybe finding an attorney that can help, adopt kids if you're a same-sex couple. Those kind of resources are not well known. And so what we're working to do is create a central place where we can go find things to meet your needs. I do this kind of thing in my day job. This is just kind of a side project for me. So it really was a labor of love. It only took me about a week to pull it together. But I will say the research that went into this took us a very long time. It's built through years of working with folks in the community, knowing I guess the right people to talk to, because the last thing we want to do is put something out there that we think is affirming and then it turn out not to be and somebody have a bad experience. So it was a lot of talking to friends and saying, okay, a certain business or a certain person has messaged us, do you know them? And that's something we're continuing to do too. We've got a group of 12 people that are kind of LGBT community leaders from all over the place. It's a very diverse group. And so anytime somebody comes to me with a new idea, we say, okay, do you know this person? Can you make sure that they're who they say they are, and then once they're vetted, we put them on the site. We want it to be a one-stop place for anyone in the LGBT community to find things that they need to make their lives more enriching. And that can mean a lot of things. It's important, I think, for folks to know that we are everywhere in the community, and we are a much larger community, even though it's not necessarily visible. So right now we have over 65 resources on our website. It's everything from churches to doctors to mental health providers, and even a place where you can just go have a drink with friends that's a safe, affirming environment. It might not necessarily be places you've even heard of. So in the future, we hope to have a calendar of events that's going to be live in the next few weeks, and we're also posting other social media outlets. So it can be really anything you can think of that's in the community, we'll have it on our site. It's going to be a free resource for our community. It costs nothing to use it, and it will always be free. It's our hope that folks will find the site, that they'll find resources they need, that they'll make their own connections, and we can continue to grow as a community. And that starts with all of us, so I'd encourage folks to visit the site, check out what's out there, and then if there are additions, please message us and let us know. I'm very fortunate to have an affirming family and work for an affirming organization. It's not something that I really have to worry about anymore, but according to the research that's been done by national organizations, 90% of kids, LGBT kids, are bullied in their schools. It's up to 95% in Alabama. There are folks that live in rural areas that may not even know that there is a community around here, that may not know that there are places that they can go and be safe and be free to be themselves. So it's our hope that the site reaches those people and lets them know that they are part of a broader community, that they can live full, happy lives. And at the end of the day, we all just want to love who we love and go places where we can be supported. And it's our hope that the site provides that.